Hello and welcome. This is a walkthrough to this beautiful space. It's a build that was a request from one of my best friends, a place dedicated to the Egyptian goddess Aset. The main inspiration was Trajan's Kiosk in the Philae temple complex in Aswan, Egypt. Since Aset is known as the great mistress of magic, I wanted to make a place that reflected that to be fitting of the queen that she is. I went above and beyond on the details and in making this area feel and look very mystical, magical, beautiful, luxurious, and of course, full of life. I call it a garden slash altar slash shrine. And over here, let's start on this area. This is where the bees are. So we have plenty of honey. We also have some cocoa beans for chocolate, lots of flowers, and this tree in specific is a sycamore tree, or at least inspired on one, as this is one of the secret trees of Aset. Also, if you would rather just see the build with no commentary, then I suggest you skip to the end of the video where I left a cinematic for that purpose. Then on this area here we have the pond, which has plenty of lotuses, which is something that I personally relate a lot to Asset. I wish we had blue lotuses, but unfortunately the texture pack in the game don't have them. But there is a lot of corals and a lot of fish. I specifically picked blue, purple, magenta, as I feel those colors fit her the most, along with these amethyst crystals to give it this extra oomph of magic. I mean, crystals are always magical, right? So then on this area here, we have what I call the kiosk, which is kind of in my mind, kind of a resting place, a lounging place. You have some nice place to sit, relax, enjoy. Beautiful view of this small river and the horizon. The sun rises around here. The moon does too, so both look very pretty. Like, stand here and watch them. I like to think that Aset herself, if she enjoys it, she would, like to be here and bask in all of this. I truly did not hold back on flowers, as you can see, nor the crystals. And on this area here, we have the actual shrine altar. This over here is standing for her statue, since, well, Minecraft has limitations. But I did put the golden armor with some trims of lapis lazuli and amethyst because, again, I feel it's fitting for her. And behind her, we can see these blocks, which are offerings of amethyst, lapis lazuli, and gold, and some pots that I would like to think there are, extra things in there. Over here, we have some books which give enchanting power, like the game mechanic. And to me, that kind of makes sense for it to be like magical books, like books about magic, and a proper offering to her. Here we have a honey block and a sweet berry cheesecake. As I've been told, I do not worship Aset in particular. I do not have a connection to her, but I've been told by the people that do have that she enjoys sweets very much. So, well, I made sure to give her a proper offering here of food. We have some candles and a lot of epithets. I tried my best to pick the most known ones, the most famous ones, but also ones that, like, make sure that all aspects of her are represented. So we have the magic, we have the mother, we have the cunning, We have the fact that she is the Lady of Kinship, that her name means she of the throne. And kind of grasp as much of as much as possible of the all aspects of the goddess. And I placed her statue facing north, mainly because I know that Aset has a connection to the north wind. And also, I like that she's facing the house. On my house over there, I have a shrine to Horus, which is one that I am closer to over here. And I like the fact that from where she is, just kind of looking towards him, you know? They are very close after all, like mother and son. And I do know that Horus is associated with the east, so he is facing east. And Wastir is associated to the west. So she's kind of like in between them. Just gonna do a quick walkthrough this area while it is night, so you can see how it looks. The lighting, there are a lot of ambient lighting from the glowberries and the little shines from the amethyst crystals. I didn't put much lanterns here because I really wanted nature to be the focus point. The lanterns on the pond are there because they look very magical, let's face it. Overall, I really am pleased with how it turned out. I think I managed to capture something that is beautiful and unique and fitting, dare I say. I really enjoy how this side turned out, with like these vines climbing the pillars. I know that it's not very... The build that I've done is not exactly traditional. It was inspired on the Kiosk, but did not plan to make it exactly as the Kiosk. That was not my goal. There we go. The sunrise. I love how aligned it is. It frames, lights up everything. And well, I truly love making builds like this for the gods. It's kind of my own form of worship and offering. And well, if you do like this, I have a longer video, pretty long. It is a long play of me building this whole area from scratch. So if this is something that interests you, please check it out. There's also videos of my other builds, my house, my barn. I'll leave some links on the cards. And if this is a content that you enjoy, then consider leaving a like and subscribing, because I plan to make more. Yes, I will be doing traditional, let's say, Minecraft builds with houses and villages and such, but it is also completely my intention and my plan to make more builds for other gods. So I have this space here for Aset. I have a small shrine to Horus at my house. The pyramid over there will have a floor dedicated to Sutek, also known as Satesh, Set. And there will be future builds on it, definitely. A matter of time. I mean, these things take a little. Like, no one built the pyramids overnight. And I'm not gonna do the same here, you know? And well, the purpose of this walkthrough wasn't just to show the build, but also to share my thoughts and really highlight all the details and all the care that I put on this build. Having done that, I made a cinematic that just shows the build, and Please enjoy it. Many blessings, and until next time, bye.